Hi Arushi, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm also doing great. Okay, so first of all, I would like you to give a brief introduction about yourself to the people out there who are watching this video.
Okay, so my name is Arushi Sood. I'm currently a business and sociology student at Thapar University in Patiala, and I am going to be pursuing either a master's in management or a master's in finance as my postgraduate degree.
That's great. So, from which university have you received an admit as of now?
I have received admits from SADE and Trinity College Dublin, and I have currently interviews scheduled for London Business School as well right now.
That's great. That's great. All right. First of all the
Thank you.
best for your interview at LBS. I have one more question. What is the reason that led you to pursue this master's degree abroad?
The primary reason that I was going for a degree abroad rather than here in India is that it would provide me with a broader perspective. I would interact with a lot more people and it would lead to a more holistic growth for me as a person, both personally as and professionally, which I believe that while institutes in India are thriving very academically, they just cannot offer that diversity and internationality that like such institutes which are situated abroad that they can. So yeah.
So coming back to us, right? How was your experience with us? Basically, since the day when you were onboarded, right? Till now, what do you feel? How was the services? How did you like?
I mean, there's not much to complain at all. I had heard about your company from the internet. I had looked at a lot of ads, and also some friends of my parents had talked about your services as well. So it was just as I had expected. It was quite smooth. The counselors that I had, they were very hands-on. They were available at all times. They helped me out with whatever hurdles I was going through, be it in both in the application process, the essay part of it, or even the documentation part of it. So that was very, very helpful. So
You just spoke about the documentation part, right? What changes did you see initially when you started, working on the documents, your resume, your essays, your LORs, and when you received the finalized versions of all the documents? What was the growth? What was the changes?
as someone who was not familiar at all with how application formats are supposed to go, I have a very distinct writing style that does not pair well with writing academic applications. So I believe that, yes, of course, I needed that sort of guidance as to how to go on about these essays, and there was a drastic change. The essence of what my application should be and what I wanted to be was also preserved, which was very, very helpful.
So, I want to ask you one more question. Now, there were different aspects in your journey, right?
Yes.
I believe when you were onboarded, so you must have, before you were, onboarded, you must have gone through a profile analysis call and
Yeah.
different calls, your consultant, you had a content team who was helping you out with the documents, right? Then you had your point of contact who was managing everything. So, what is the one part of the service, one aspect that you think suited the best for you?
So I think that all of the parts just made it helpful. So I think it would be very difficult for me to cherry pick one of them. I'm highly grateful to my counselors, which are Aditya Singh and Tumul Shukla. So thank you to them that they were my first points of contact. It is through them that I was able to navigate this whole experience easily. And also the dashboard. The dashboard is has made the CRM dashboard is one service that is very, very helpful.
I have one more question, one small question, because now you're aware of the application process as to how you need to apply, right? What are the maybe intricate details that you need to keep in your mind? So, what is the one piece of advice that you'd like to give to other students who are thinking to apply abroad? Right, maybe because there are different kinds of people who apply abroad, right? Maybe somebody is pursuing their graduation, somebody has taken an year drop, right? So, what is the one piece of advice that you think they should keep in mind while applying?
Well, I just feel that institutions such as this, they highly value people who bring a sort of personal essence into their applications that cannot be replicated quite easily. So to bring that sort of familiarity and personality into your applications rather than making it a very cookie cutter essay would always help. And I would also say that it's important to research whatever university you would be applying to. Of course, rankings and everything matter, but it is important to see if your principles match to whatever institution you would want to apply to.
Thank you so much, Arushi, for doing this
No
and
problem.
all the very
Thank you.
best. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.